Hello world, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. My name is Kelthos, and in the last episode we had finished up the DLC for the Happy Trails people by helping the Sorrows fight the White Legs, and then we got to see what happened there, and we convinced follows Chalk to follow his dream of coming out into the real world and seeing what it was like. And then we were heading towards the Brotherhood of Steel bunker over here so we can start this second to last DLC here, the Sierra Madre grand opening, so we can track down the source of the Sierra Madre invitation. And I believe the Sierra Madre thing is right here. I forgot to listen to this last time.
Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert.
Sounds pretty
under
cool.
Clear, starlit skies.
But also
Gaze straight on
have
into
a
the
feeling
sunset
it's
from
not
our
all
villa
it's
rooftops.
cracked up to be.
Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken...
Okay, well, that sounded inviting, but I have a feeling it's probably on loop from before the war, and it's probably not so grand anymore. But we shall see. Looks like it's down here. Yeah. We're getting close to the bunker, I think. Up here? Yeah. Is it up or down? Or perhaps all around? I'm just kidding, but I'm trying to figure out. Okay, looks like it's like... Okay, let's check the local map. Yeah, it looks like it's like right up here. Perhaps we should just go down here. Ouch. Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Open drainage grate to the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Is that where it's at? Or is it over here where I saw this thing? Perhaps not. Perhaps this is where it is. Alright, well, let's enter it. Looks pretty, like, boring. The entrance. Sierra Madre. Left my heart in the Sierra Madre. Did you know? Ooh. Open equipment storage. No. Don't need to open that. Search corpse. Ooh, 12 gauge round. Jar of cloud residue. I don't know what that is, but we're taking it. Don't need any of this. Sierra Madre martini. Sure. Okay. Let's go down here. This is the casino, a bunker. Weird. Dead money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland. A one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead money is recommended for experienced couriers level 20 plus. If up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre grand opening awaits and has been for 200 years. Stay in the Mojave Wasteland. Seek out the radio signal in the bunker. Because I am playing on normal, so it shouldn't be as hard as what it was saying, but
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me. I'll miss you.
What am I getting knocked out about? Or getting... yeah. Why was I passing out? Was it like gas or something? Fallout New Vegas, dead money.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness.
Was it? No.
The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb.
So it was going
off.
to open, and
The
then
grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just
How did
waiting
it
for
survive?
someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
letting go of what? Of it? Where the frick am I?
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off
Collar
and
on
take
my
your
neck?
head with it.
Collar? What are you talking about?
It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning.
Fuck. So
Do
we're
as
basically
I say,
trapped here.
And the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
It's very loud. What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
Okay. So I need others to pull off this heist. Who?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more.
Okay.
And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies,
Well, that
you
sucks, 'cause
all
if my
die.
companions die,
If that's what
then
it
I'll
takes to
die.
make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that? Alright, so find the other 3 people with bomb collars and bring them back here. Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Are they all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the wall.
So yes, they're dead.
And victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts.
I see.
Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
How many of these victims did you
Too
bring
many.
here?
This place is dangerous, and its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
I see. Where's my gear?
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests
Took
for
my gear
illicit or
too?
dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home, the bunker. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless, and the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful
So
enough.
basically hack it. What do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well.
I'll try.
Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
What is this,
It
right?
was a holographic, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that tool will have to do until you find other weapons, and I suggest you do. The holorifle's ammo is limited. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
I see. The inhabitants. There's people alive in there?
Yes, the inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored.
I see.
Perhaps it's the cloud.
So they're basically immortal.
Perhaps something in their physiology.
Or both. What is a
The
cloud?
cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air, copper and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin. As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants.
Maybe there's something I can turn off.
Something in
turn
the
off the
Sierra
cloud.
Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland and deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill
The
me?
air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die, so be careful where you step.
Okay.
I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Deep breathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Is there any place safe to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
What holograms are you talking about?
Ghosts. They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more.
If they're just
They
holograms,
carry
then
out
they're
the
not
functions
ghosts,
the
dude.
dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Why?
Most holograms perform specific functions. The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect.
Oh, I see.
They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended.
Okay, so destroy the
Other
emitters.
technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios and speakers? How are they?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
I'll try. Radios and speakers can set off my collar.
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your collar's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source.
And destroy it. Okay.
There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
So how do I destroy the radios and speakers then?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force can puncture their exterior. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal. I'll leave the method up to you.
Okay. Alright, so find the other three. Okay, I had other questions.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
I'm also short on answers, so answer my fucking questions. What is this?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre?
I heard a little bit when I came in here, but...
You are one of the few who look upon it. Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that has aged poorly.
I see. I had other questions.
Ask.
How did I get here?
I brought you here. There are mechanisms in place once the traps across the Mojave are sprung. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre and how to get inside. Until then, you won't leave alive.
I see. Because of my fucking collar. Alright, I had other questions. Why is my vision
It is
blurry?
the cloud that surrounds the villa. It shouldn't prove lethal at the time you were here. Prolonged exposure would be hazardous, however. Fall asleep, and you will not wake up.
Okay, so don't go sleep here. I had other questions. What do you need me to do?
Gather the three others needed for
Yeah,
this
you already
job.
said that. Okay. I had other questions. Who are you?
Someone who followed the call of the Sierra Madre just as you did. Now that I've found it's more than a story, I intend to take what's inside.
What
Maybe
is
that's why you
inside?
came. Why you followed the Pip-Boy here. And straight into one of my traps. Now, this is your reward.
No, I followed it here because it's DLC and I need...
Ask.
How are you speaking to me?
Confused? Don't be. I'm commandeering the hologram technology
I
of the
figured
villa.
as much.
Numbers, equations, circuits, all can be controlled, provided there's a connection, and the knowledge to use it.
I have that
This
knowledge.
villa, the casino, a treasure trove of such devices. The holograms included.
I see. I had other questions. Oops. stop the timer. Okay, in the next episode, we'll continue talking to this guy, because I'm not sure how much longer it will take. And then we'll go search for the dudes that we need, or the people that we need to help us complete this, so we can get this collar off of us and get the hell out of here. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new videos I post every single day. And if you really like the videos, I'd really like it if you could leave a thumbs up and a comment. That way I could have some interaction on my channel and know that people are actually watching and actually care. And if you want to know when I post my videos, exactly when I post them, the best way to do that is to turn on your notifications as well. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.